Well, this is breaking news, and remember that lately abductors have been very rampant, and it has been the order of the day in the country. But of course, we saw how, sponsors of Boko Haram have not been judged for the whole for the whole of Nigeria to see. But now that there are reports that Boko Haram sponsors were actually caught, and they alleged that the people who kidnapped the Bethel High School students have finally been caught. Well, I'll bring you more details, but let's see if indeed they were the right people, or let's see what the government is going to do to this set now that they caught those who actually abducted the Bethel High School children. Some time ago, the Bethel High School students were actually kidnapped, and a few were released earlier. And again, we had about 10 that were released about 6 or 7 days ago, and others, about 21 of them, are still left in the den of the terrorists. And now that the government is saying they have a few of these guys who have actually been involved with the abduction of the student. Well, let us find out more about this, but please stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Yes, the force headquarters Abuja on Thursday said police have arrested 50 suspects, three of them believed to be among abductors of the 121 pupils of Bethel School, Kaduna. Spokesman Frank Umba said yesterday. He said the three suspects played key roles in the abduction, adding that the police generated enough intelligence to ensure the arrest of other members of the gang. Some of the 47 other suspects were arrested for various offenses, including murder, kidnapping, cattle rustling, armed robbery, and car theft. Some were arrested for illegal possession of prohibited weapons and possession and distribution of illicit drugs. The suspects are made up of 48 males and 2 females, he said, adding that investigation by the police clearly links the suspects to the alleged offenses. Mbas said 26 assorted firearms made up of 13 AK-47 rifles, 4 submachine guns, 4 locally made revolver pistols, and 4 Dane guns were recovered from the suspects. He said other exhibits recovered were a total of 2,701 live ammunition, 4 AK-47, 20 GPMG live ammunition, 12 keyboards stolen from churches, and some electronic and electrical appliances. Umba said 2 of the suspects were arrested for allegedly breaking into churches and stealing musical equipment and other electrical and electronics equipment. Speaking further, Umba said investigation by the police revealed that the gang broke into more than 16 churches in different parts of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. As soon as the instruments were stolen, the principal suspect, who also impersonated as a military officer and dressed with the rank of a captain, would sit in front of the vehicle conveying the items. Wherever they came in contact with security men, he would introduce himself as a senior officer of the Nigerian Army from the military band. With that, he was able to beat security over a long time before he was arrested, Umba said. I remember that in July 5th, 121 pupils were abducted from the school, and in July 24th, 28 of the Bethel school pupils were released, and again in August, another 15 were released, and on August 27th again, another 37 were released, and recently, about a few days ago, we had about 10 of another released students. So over 30 has still been left in the captivity of those guys. So definitely the Nigerian army should ensure that these guys give them, the location of where these students are being held. Like some time ago, about last week, the Nigerian government were trying to question those Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram, because I would not even say they are repented. They are alleged repentant Boko Haram members. And the one thing that was just baffling in all of this was that how come the federal government is not even requesting or not even ensuring that these guys tell them the location of where these guys operate from, so that they can go into those places and destroy them. But we have over close to 1,000 alleged repentant Boko Haram sect, but yet we don't have a headway, no reports of whether or not there will be, a fight against the Boko Haram sect and where their locations are. Even if they are not telling Nigerians, they should at least make Nigerians understand that they are making headway concerning the repentant Boko Haram, so that they can go ahead to destroy them. Now, most of those guys who claimed they have repented, most of them are from different locations, and they are just afraid that the Nigerian army will catch up with them really soon. That is why they feel the need to quickly come forward to, act as a repentant Boko Haram. And if they cannot, if they cannot in any way come out to do the right thing and say where the students are or those they have abducted, they should not be given that amnesty that they are being given to. Because now the government will spend millions of naira trying to rehabilitate people who have not given out information that the government really needs. So because it is really a suspecting of a government that cannot ask those who claim to have repented what has been going on the ground in those forests, and yet you absorb them in. The next thing you hear that most of those guys have been rehabilitated and now work in the Nigerian army, some in the Nigerian police, and so many other good places, while young Nigerians who have been working hard continues to till the ground, and yet nothing is coming out. So this government should prioritize more on the good people of Nigeria than putting more effort on those who have been terrorizing the country. Now, those who have been caught, allegedly caught, that they have been in connection with the Bethel student abduction, let's hear the next step. There's no point. Good that investigation has to go on, but it shouldn't go on for long, and action must be taken against these guys. They must understand what they have done wrongly, and they should be able to correct all of these mistakes, because this is going to affect Nigeria in the long run if all of these are not quickly attended to. But anyway, guys, let's keep our fingers crossed. We're still going to see if there will be any outcome of prosecution of these guys anytime soon. We'll see how it goes. So my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for always being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.